So here we are, for the next month or so, nothing else matters. This is simply the tournament in world football. It has been a long 4 years, but we're finally here. The race for the big prize begins now. So many dreams, so many hopes, so many aspirations, but there can only be one winner. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. South Korea looking for a fast start to get things done early here.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's quick, so he has no real issues when it comes to pacey opponents. But his size is a strength too. It's reflected in the amount of duels he actually wins. So he's quite defensively minded, but he does have the ability to get on the ball and move it up the pitch, although it's not something he focuses on.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And that's been won straight back. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's there to get it away. Moved on forwards. Good play on the left-hand side here. Does well to get it back. Socek. And it's a foul. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Socek. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is not finding anyone. Son Heung-min. Kim Min-jae. Son Heung-min. Souček gets across to intercept that. Lobbed in behind. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kim Min-jae. And it's Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. Son Heung-min. Oh, nice touch. Point-blank header! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Ball's played through. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Up he goes! Who will be livid with himself?
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Out to the right. Played into the middle. It is a corner. Clears it away. Surely a foul, free kick. Son Heung-min. Aim forwards. South Korea getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. It'll be a throw-in. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Czech Republic, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
Kim Min-jae, gently done. Lee Kang-in. South Korea replying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Souček. And it's played forward. Thumps it clear. That'll be a throw-in. Safal. Souček. Nice looking ball. And he's there to clear it. Hwang Hee-chan. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Takes a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And it's been taken short. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Kim Min-jae. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Played back in. Oh, good spread. He's shooting! It's a loose ball. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Danger averted for now. Well read. The danger is averted. Keeper's got good distance on that. Calmly anticipates. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hwang Hee-chan clipped into space. Sofal tries to clear. Son Heung-min with the cross. Soucek. Lofted upfield. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Son Heung-min. Played into space out wide. Here's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hwang Hee-chan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Played with finesse. Can he latch on to this? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's really well manoeuvred. Son Heung-min. And it's lofted through here. That'll be a corner. That has been knocked clear. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers. Now it's Souček. Souček knocks it out wide. It's a foul. So foul. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Souček. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Kim Min-jae looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Souček. Kim Min-jae. Hwang Hee-chan. Moved on forwards. Nice control. He is through here. A header! Goal! Republic of Korea! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
South Korea have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That is good strength. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Hwang Hee-chan played out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got away. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Brilliantly cut out. Gets good distance on it. Can he get onto this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Souček. In again. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. South Korea, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Aim forwards. Oh, that's neat. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He can get that clear.
Wang Hee-chan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ambitious ball here. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Oh, delicate chip through. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. Aim forwards. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. And that was very necessary. Wang Hee-chan. Sofal does really well to win the ball there. And it's Sofal.
Sofal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. South Korea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Sofal, and he goes cross-field. He's found the way through. He's in plenty of space here. So who's he picking out? Oh, sweet feet. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Big chance, corner. Clears it away. And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
South Korea go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And the action is back on the way. Socek. Socek. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Kim Min-jae. Kim Min-jae. Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Son Heung-min. Socek, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's onto it in a flash. Socek. Done delicately. Kim Min-jae moved on forwards. Sofal cuts it out. That's a throw.
Kim Min-jae.
That's really well manoeuvred. Lee Kang-in. Played out wide. Tries to get it clear. Shot, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Check. Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And it's played forward. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ball is over the line. And here's Lee Kang-in. Back out it comes. And the pass is intercepted. Moved on forwards.
Kim Min-jae.
And it's played forward. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Socek did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Big chance! Sticks it away!
The Czech Republic, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
The Czech Republic get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that has been clubbed away. That's really well manoeuvred. Socek.
The Czech Republic deploying the high press here, trying to force the defence into making mistakes.
Quite, you got it.
Yeah, it's pretty sapping, especially at this stage, Peter, but they need to be quick with the press here.
That's come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aim forwards. Nice physical challenge.
And it's a foul.
Great run on the overlap here. That's good play. And here's Schick. Out to the right. Looking for a decent ball in. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And he's there to clear it.
Socek.
And here's Schick. It's Schick! And that certainly packed a punch. Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see.
Face to face with the keeper. Real chance! He scored!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
South Korea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Moved on forwards. And here's Schick. And it's Socek. And it's played in here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's played forward. Over to the left. Now it's Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cuts out the pass. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. That's an imaginative pass. It's really well cleared. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. This interception, his positioning was spot on. All played through for the wide man. That's going to go a long way. Lee Kang-in, and claimed it back swiftly. Souček played out to the left flank. Hit into the middle. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Hwang Hee-chan. The Czech Republic.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose chance for a shot! Sofal gets rid without sophistication. Can he spark a counter here? He's shifting through the gears here. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Souček, oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. Swings it across. Carries far too far and out of play. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's really well manoeuvred. Hwang Hee-chan. He's having a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game's already won.
Kroll.
And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Souček tries to thread one through. That is lovely. Oh, great header! No mistake! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make, and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Aim forwards. Son Heung-min.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Could try cutting inside here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now that's well seen too. Schick. And here's Schick.
The Czech Republic really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Kim Min-jae.
Very much into the last knockings. Moved on forwards. Hwang Hee-chan. Played out to the right. And he welcomes it in.
South Korea nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Long ball looking to counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Sefal. Krau.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Played towards the other side. Schick. Out towards the flank. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
The Czech Republic really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Socek. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. That wasn't the greatest of balls. And he cuts out the supply. Out to the left it goes. Tries to dink it through. Gets it away. Well, there's a probing ball. Socek. And it's Sefal. Sefal, oh, good spread. Defending of the desperate variety. And the referee brings it to a close. So a smooth start, and one which, at least results-wise, could not have been better. That'll do very nicely. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.